Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss the topic of chemical equation and how to balance the chemical equation. This topic is included in the chapter 1. So, what is chemical equation? Chemical equation is basically a shorthand method of describing the chemical reaction in terms of symbol and formulae of substance. So let's consider the point-wise of chemical equation. Number one is the starting substances are known as reactants and always written on the left hand side of the arrow. For example, this is reactant A plus B. This written on the left side of the arrow, and the substance are formed due to reaction of reactants are known as product, and the substance or product or anything which is formed by the reactant, it is written on the right hand side. The reactants and products are separated from one another by using single arrow, or sometimes we use double arrow like this. It depends upon the reaction. When the reaction is reversible reaction, we write this type of arrow, and the single reaction that is not converted into product into reactant or reactant into product until the equilibrium is achieved, then we have to write a single arrow. The number written in the form of the formula is called coefficient. For example, sometimes we have a number that is written on the side of the molecule, that is, for example, 2 or 3. It is known as the coefficient, which is used for balance chemical equation. And this expression S, G, and L shows the state, that is solid, liquid, and gaseous state, and liquid of the reactants and product. And the final step is the expression some aqueous. AQ stands for aqueous. Sometimes the equation is written about aqueous, that is, express the substance in the form of solution. It means the A substance of the reactant is present in the solution. Got it? And sometimes a reaction is present under the presence of catalyst. Catalyst is so catalyst which is written over the arrow, over the arrow. So catalyst is to use increase the activity, increase the strength of the reactant or product, or enhance the reaction, but it did not take part in the reaction. Okay. Now move to the chemical, how to balance chemical equation. How to balance chemical equation is this. We have a example, that is, for example, we have an example that is KCl, potassium chlorate, KClO3, and the product it is a decomposition reaction. It means one product is decomposed into two reactants, or you can say a product, KCl and O2. O2 is oxygen. These are the diatomic. These are the diatomic molecules, or sometimes we call covalent molecules, and they are always in the state of O2. For example, hydrogen H2, O2, nitrogen N2, and chlorine. These are the gases and always written in the form of the molecule state, that is diatomic molecule, rather than isolated atoms in chemical reaction. Now, first we have to write reactants and product in each other side. Potassium, chlorine, oxygen. How many potassium is 1? Chlorine is 1, oxygen is 3. And here potassium 1, chlorine 1, and oxygen 2. So we have number 3 here and other, and now we have two numbers. So we write not 2, but can we write 3? It becomes, now it becomes 3 to the 6. Similarly, we have to write coefficient 2, so it becomes 2 3 the 6. 6. But potassium becomes 2 and the chlorine becomes 2. Similarly, sorry, similarly we have to write simply 2 here. So now the equation is balanced, that is 2KClO3, it gives 2KCl plus 3O2. Got it? Thank you.